Are you in the mood for endless minimap Denmark farming? Craving yet another huge-ass overworld Assassin's Creed game, complete with parkour, stealth, and just enough grind to make you question your life choices? Well, buckle up, because Assassin's Creed Shadows is here to give us something. So, quick confession, I freaking love Assassin's Creed. I am Ezio's fangirl through and through, fight me. And I've played the absolute heck of most of the games in the series. Well, except Assassin's Creed 3 and Syndicate. But let's be honest, if I didn't finish them, did they even count? I do think so, so I'm counting them. Well, anyway. My all-time favorite? Black Slug. Pirates, ships, and sea shanties. Absolute chef's kiss. And even though Valhalla was basically a Viking-themed grindfest, I still enjoyed it. Very much. I mean, come on, it's Vikings. Who wouldn't? But let me tell you where I love even more than Viking fantasy. You ready? Asian history. Samurai, ninjas, shurikens, katanas. I've been dreaming of an Assassin's Creed game where I can live out my ninja assassin fantasies. So, when Ubisoft announced Shadows, you can bet I lost my mind. I was over the moon. Forget the online drama about Ubisoft recycling the same tired formulas. This game promised me a ninja, a real freaking ninja, and I was all in. Now, full disclosure, Ubisoft didn't send me an early review copy because, shocker, I'm not important enough for that. Well, actually, I'm not important at all. Instead, I spent some hours binge watching every preview, raw gameplay, and review video I could find. I might not have played the game, gotta be honest about that, but I'd seen enough to have some thoughts. Oh, and this isn't the place for internet drama or fanboy rants. If you're looking for that, I'm sure YouTube's got you covered. That's plenty of that to go around. So, has Ubisoft finally made my ninja dreams come true, or did they crush them in their cold money grubbing hands? Let's dive in and find out. Alright, time to dig into the meat and potatoes of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And maybe throw in some gravy while we're at it. The game revolves around two protagonists, Yasuke and Naoe, who couldn't be more different in playstyle. Ubisoft clearly wanted to give us a little variety here. And I'll admit it, it's a solid idea. Let's start with Yasuke, a towering armor-clad juggernaut. Yasuke is a samurai who looks like he could bench press a small horse. He's all about brute strength, wading into battles like a human wrecking ball. Close quarters combat? That's his jam. You can practically hear those bones crunching when he swings his katana. He's big, he's strong. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. He's unstoppable. From what I've seen, the guy feels borderline invincible. But hey, maybe that's just the demo footage. That said, for all his muscle, Yasuke is not the most graceful guy in the room. His parkour? Clunky at best. Watching him climb a tower is like watching someone try to wrestle a vending machine up a flight of stairs. And stealth? Forget about it. This guy stomps around in heavy armor, making enough noise to wake up the dead. His stealth takedowns are less about quiet efficiency and more about let's make this guy scream like he's in a horror movie. Subtle, Yasuke, real subtle. On the flip side, we have Naoe, the sleek and stealthy ninja who's basically Yasuke's polar opposite. Where Yasuke is a bulldozer, Naoe is a shadow. She's faster, quieter, and can parkour circles around her samurai counterpart. climbing towers, grappling up to high places, crawling through shadows like she's auditioning for a Splinter Cell reboot. That's her thing. Then while she's perfectly capable of holding her own in a fight, her gameplay clearly rewards a more tactical, stealth-based approach. Now, here's where things get spicy. You can freely switch between Yasuke and Naoe at the push of a button. But it's kind of like GTA 5, except Ubisoft didn't go all in. Unlike Trevor walking up in half naked on a bridge, or Michael mid-argument with his wife, both Yasuke and Naoe are always in the same place, just waiting for you to tag them in. Practical? Sure, it saves some time. But imagine if you could switch to Yasuke and fight him like chugging sake at a bathhouse, or Naoe meditating in some secluded forest. But they didn't do it because the devs apparently thought immersion was a suggestion, not a priority. Missed opportunity? Yes. Will we complain about it anyway? Also yes. That said, I do like that they feel like two distinct characters with strengths and weaknesses of their own. Yasuke can't climb towers very well, and Naoe can't knock down doors like a battering ram. It adds a sense of realism and keeps them grounded, unlike previous games where your character could do everything: stealth like a ghost, fight like a tank, and shoot arrows with a sniper level precision. These two feel like actual people with limitations. It's refreshing, honestly. But because it's Ubisoft, there's a catch. The character switching involves a menu and a loading screen, which is about as seamless as untangling a box of Christmas lights. If they'd made back instantaneous, like GTA 5 for example, it would have been a game changer. Instead we get menus. Well, it's fine, I guess, but it definitely feels like a step down from what it could have been. Still, the dynamic between the two characters is promising. Whether it holds up in the long run, that's another story. But for now, I'm into it. The dual protagonist system is a breath of fresh air in a series that has been running on autopilot for a while. Let's just hope they don't fumble the execution. As far as character personalities go, we couldn't see much, because it doesn't seem to be much of it either to begin with. Yasuke and Naoe may differ in gameplay, but their personalities, for what we can see from all the cutscenes available, are as exciting as stale toast. Our samurai guy is stoic, strong, and about as charismatic as a brick wall. Naoe fares slightly better with her ninja mystique and all, but even she feels like there's not much in there. No, seriously, they are like all the time talking like this in serious tones, very hushed speaking, like like they're in pain all the time.
Yes, my lord. You expect our quarry to strike today. I only seek to help the people of Harima, my lord.
Those attackers, the Ronin. You smelled it too, right?
An overpowering smell.
From what I could gather, their chemistry is non-existent. They don't bicker, bond, or banter. They just exist. It's baffling that they put so much effort into making these characters playable, yet forgot to make them interesting. If they were coffee orders, Yasuke would be just plain coffee, and Naoe would be like a lukewarm green tea. So, what's the verdict? Assassin's Creed Shadows is exactly what you think it is. A polished, formulaic Ubisoft game. It's not terrible, and it's not exceptional either. It's a reliable, middle-of-the-road experience that fans will enjoy and critics will sure nitpick. the dual protagonist is a great idea. Stealth feels like a step forward, and the seasonal changes promise to be a nice touch. But the bloated map, uninspired characters, and recycled systems seem to hold it back. The devs were clearly playing safe here, which, given the studio's recent struggles, isn't surprising. Still, it's very early on, and the gameplay portion that has been made available for evaluation was very short, so it's likely that things may improve along the way. If you love Assassin's Creed, this sure will scratch that itch, but if you're burnt out, this probably won't bring you back. And if you're like me, you'll end up climbing every UB tower anyway, because let's face it, old habits die hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go complain about this game while secretly pre-ordering their next game, because I'm nothing if not predictable. Alrighty then, that's all I had for today. Thank you very much for staying till the end and watching this video. And please don't forget to like if you did like. If you wanna, please subscribe. If you don't, it's okay. And well, that's it. That's all I have. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye.